Let's break it down. If you've been hearing about stablecoins and US laws around them, but you're not sure what they actually are, you're not alone. They're sold as the safer, more boring corner of crypto, but they also sit right on the fault line between traditional banking and the crypto world. I'm Imran, a Middle East-based analyst who follows global economics, tech, and politics. In about 3 minutes, let's walk through what stablecoins are, why they exploded in popularity, and what risks they really carry. If you like clear, simple breakdowns like this, make sure you hit subscribe so you don't miss the next one. First, what is a stablecoin in simple language? A stablecoin is a type of cryptocurrency that tries to keep its price steady, usually at $1 per coin. So, instead of bouncing up and down like Bitcoin or Ethereum, it aims to behave more like digital cash. The basic promise is this. For every one token in circulation, the issuer holds roughly $1 in safe assets like cash or short-term government bonds. If you want your money back, you give them the token, they give you dollars. On the surface, that makes stablecoins sound a lot like money in a PayPal wallet or a money market fund, just running on a blockchain instead of a bank's internal database. You can send them 24/7 across borders, usually in minutes, and they plug easily into crypto exchanges and DeFi apps. That's why traders and crypto users love them. They're a parking spot between risky coins and a way to move dollars around without touching the traditional banking system. Quick pause. If this is making stablecoins feel a bit clearer already, please like the video and double check that you're subscribed. It really helps the channel grow and tells me to keep making more explainers like this. Second, are all stablecoins the same? Not really. There are a few big buckets. Fiat-backed stablecoins. These are the ones that say for every token we hold $1 or an equivalent in very safe assets. Think of the big dollar stablecoins used on exchanges. The key questions here are, how safe are those assets and can you actually see audited reports? Crypto-backed stablecoins. Instead of dollars in a bank, they're backed by other crypto locked in smart contracts. To stay stable, they usually require you to over-collateralize. For example, lock $150 of crypto to issue $100 of stablecoins. If the collateral falls too much, it gets liquidated. Algorithmic stablecoins, the most experimental group. They try to use code and incentives instead of real reserves, minting and burning tokens to hold the peg. That worked until it didn't. When one big algorithmic stablecoin collapsed, tens of billions of dollars evaporated and showed how quickly stability can disappear when there's no solid backing. The nice marketing word stable hides a simple fact. The peg holds only as long as people trust that they can get real value back when they redeem. Third, why are regulators suddenly obsessed with stablecoins? Because in size and function, the big fiat-backed stablecoins now look a lot like shadow banks or money market funds. They hold tens of billions of dollars of short-term government debt. If everyone tried to redeem at once, they'd have to dump those assets quickly, which could shake parts of the financial system. If the reserves are weaker than advertised, you have the classic ingredients for a run. That's why you're seeing new laws and rules. In the US, new legislation lets regulated banks and financial firms issue dollar-backed stablecoins, but with strict requirements on reserves and disclosures. In Europe and other regions, new frameworks set out who can issue them, what they can hold, and ban some of the riskier yield products. The idea is to take the useful part, cheap, fast digital dollars, while reducing the chance that one failed coin triggers a wider crisis. So let's break it down one last time. Stablecoins are crypto tokens that try to behave like dollars, easy to move, always worth roughly $1. They solve real problems for payments and trading, but they also introduce new ones. Dependence on private issuers, questions about whether reserves are really there, and the risk that a sudden loss of confidence turns stable money into a panic. If you ever use them, the key is to ask boring questions. Who issues this? Where is the money really held? Is there an independent audit? And what happens if everyone wants out at once? This is Imran Breaks It Down. If you found this helpful, please subscribe, like the video, and tell me your thoughts in the comments. Do you see stablecoins as the future of money, or just a slick new wrapper on old banking risks? Share this with a friend who keeps hearing stablecoin and isn't sure what it means. And if you're already subscribed, thank you. We'll keep breaking it down together.